check it out, check it out, check it out, check it.
Hey, Greg and the CE, call me hip hop junkie. Straight to your dome piece like Brass Monkey. All I wanna know, do you wanna get funky? CNC beats be.
Good afternoon, everyone. Leah Secondo with you on Turf Talk, presented by Longstreth, and I am so pleased right now to be joined by the Hall of Famer, legendary coach and player, in Tracy Fuchs. Trace, preseason #1 for the Wildcats. I know you're not going to rest on any laurels there. It's all about taking things one step at a time. Some of your thoughts on your team as we are in the early stages of this season.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be an amazing year. You know, it's an honor to be preseason #1, but as we always say, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. So we're looking forward to growing as the season goes on, and I think we have a lot of depth, so each and every weekend we're just trying to get better.
Big pieces with some leaders back for you. Obviously, Ilsa in the middle, and Maddie, and we go down. I think Greta Hankey's probably one of the coolest cogs as far as what she provides you. Solid defensively, not so sometimes in the stats for you, but boy, she's all over the field too.
Yeah, she's been the anchor in the middle. She's our field general. You know, she's our cover player, and you know, she just does everything well. And she's not going to be in the score sheet, but as long as the W's keep coming, that's fine with us. And you have some really good firepower from Maddie on the, you know, in the midfield, and then Ilsa, what she could do in the backfield, along with a great supporting cast as well. You know, you got Sessa and Grace up front with OBC and Erin, and just happy to have the depth we have this year.
Absolutely. Tracy, the game has changed so much and gotten a lot quicker. When you're out there looking for recruits, especially for the younger people who are watching the show, what are you kind of looking for in that player as far as, you know, maybe posture on the field and versatility in position and things?
Yeah, it's really what the #1 thing is decision making. You know, I always think the best recruits are those who are playmakers. You know, they can finish when they want to, but like they see the field, they make quick decisions, because that's what's going to get you to the next level. You can have a great shot upper left-hand corner, but somebody has to get you the ball for that to happen. So really quick decision makers, team players, and we have a whole load of them that like don't care who score, who gets the assist, but we'll do whatever it takes to win for the Wildcats.
In the Big Ten too, ACC Big Ten Challenge, a little bit about that and how that develops to hopefully what the end game is to get back here to Durham in late November.
Yeah, I mean, it's great that we're here in Durham. You know, hopefully it's so hard to, you know, repeat getting to Final Fours. That's always the ultimate goal, but to have some experience on the Duke turf with 4 amazing teams. Like, this tournament has been amazing for, I think, for all 4 teams, and look forward to keeping it in the future and playing the best competition we can early in the season.
All right, Tracy, so great to always talk to you. Appreciate your time.
All right, Leah.
Much more on Turf Talk after these messages.
Awesome.
Welcome back to Turf Talk, presented by Longstreth. We are at the home of the Duke Blue Devils, where the season starts with the Big Ten ACC Challenge, and where we'll also end in late November with the NCAA Division I Championships. Right now, we're going to play a little rapid fire with two of the stars from the Northwestern squad. All righty, ladies. First question is going to be score a goal or create an assist? Okay, Liv. Goal. Score. Score. Good job. Good job. Toughest place to play? Anywhere through your career that you guys felt was a tough place to play? Go ahead, Matt. You go first this time. What's she gonna say?
I said Indiana.
Ah.
I was kind of going based off of like atmosphere. Okay, I was going based off like the actual.
Favorite spot on campus? Maddie went quick there.
I know it. I don't know if you even know, but I know what your favorite spot on campus is.
Smoke's coming out of Livia's ears right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's good. Favorite hype song?
Oh dear, this is hard. I feel like I'm like everything. Oh wait, what's the song? I don't know the name of the song. Do that. Hold on. I'm just gonna write down. I forget the name of this song. I am also writing down the description of the song.
Wow, this is longhand. People in the place?
What song is that? It's like Boom Pow or something.
Oh yeah, Black Eyed Boom Boom Pow. Yeah.
Boom Boom Pow.
It's a
Okay.
Black Eyed Peas song that you like to sing.
All right.
Specifically that song.
Last one.
Okay.
Diamond ring or natty ring? Chalk up a natty. Chalk up a natty.
Hopefully soon enough.
Yeah. Coming up next on Turf Talk, the Boston College goalkeepers take us through some of their warm-up drills.
And we're the Boston College goalies, and we're going to show you a little bit of our warm-up today. Definitely always before practice.
And are you always trying to get it on that inside heel?
Yeah, you usually want to keep it on the inside and keep your head forward with it.
Keep your head forward, huh?
Your head.
Okay.
We always finish it off with some hands, so we like hit it in the air.
You guys do anything particular in the off season with a little hand-eye coordination too, or no?
We do a
Juggling?
Yeah.
You guys both good at juggling?
Can you juggle? Not great.
Oh, this is a good volley here. You can tell they're getting really warm now.
So those are some of the things we do to warm up and get us ready. Yeah.
Welcome back to Turf Talk, presented by Longstreth. Joining me now, the head coach in her 13th season at Boston College, Kelly Doughton. Kelly, you've been through it all as a player, now as a coach, the Olympic level. Some of the changes that you've seen, crazily, to improve this game over the last, let's say, 5 years.
Yeah, I think, just the speed, the level of play, the type of skill that the players are using is a little bit different and more elite than what I had when I was playing. So just kind of adapting. Obviously, we always say that the women's game kind of follows what the men are doing, and the players are fitter and faster, and the game is so much quicker than where we were 5 years ago. So it's fun to watch.
As it pertains to your Eagles this year, depth at the goalkeeper position, a luxury for you.
Yeah.
And the fact in talking with them, I thought it was awesome. They really protect each other and are engaged with each other.
Yeah, goalkeeping is always the hardest position, whether it's ice hockey, soccer, name a sport that they have someone in net. And if you have two really good ones, you have to decide at the end of the day, because that's your job as a coach. So it's certainly a luxury to have, but it's also tough.
Oh, here it comes.
With them, it's as we almost get hit by water. Very transparent with them that it's a goalkeeping competition.
That's all right. We're gonna be in the middle of it. We're gonna roll. Improvising there, thanks to the guns going off, but that's all the fun. It actually feels pretty good. We were talking about your goalkeepers, but let's go into the team a little bit here this year. Definitely what you have coming back, and some new players that are really, you could tell, buying into everything that needs to be done to get better each day. And are you feeling that this early with everything?
Yeah, I mean, it's every year when you have newcomers, whether they're freshmen or transfers. It's always takes a little bit of time to learn how we play, how we operate, tactics, pressing wise, outletting wise, D25 strategies, A25 strategies. So it's been a little bit of a progress, but that's what it is every year. You lose a core group and then you bring in new players. And thinking back from our first day of practice to our first scrimmage, it's the growth that we've had with those guys, and it has been tremendous. But like I always say, where we are right now is not where we're going to be in next week, or where we're going to be down the road. So they're learning a lot physically, and they've been prepared to go, but now it's just getting them mentally stronger as we go through the season.
Mm-hmm. This being a student athlete these days, everything so much has changed with it. But trying to find that balance for them, both on and off the field. But have you had to change your coaching philosophies a lot to kind of, go through the ebbs and flows?
No, I don't think so. I think that's always been part of who I am, and that's always been the speech that I've had to all recruits that we kind of look at. Balance is really
A few moments later.
I think, having the city of Boston so close to us, it provides them an atmosphere that's a little bit different than any of these other institutions. But balance is key. I always say I'm not a field hockey coach that does 24 hours a day, 7 days a week of hockey. That's just not healthy. So we make sure that when these guys are on, we're on, and then when they step away, they're stepping away, and be in the environment wherever you are in that moment, be in that moment. And it's really important for their growth and their passion for field hockey. I think my fear as a field hockey coach is to have players that lose the love and passion for it. And it's really critical to keep that balance in life for everyone.
Everyone in life. I'm a student athlete. I'm watching your games on the stream or on the networks, and I'm considering going to Boston College. What am I looking for that sets BC apart from the competition?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, the things that I look for in an athlete immediately are athleticism, your physicalness, fitness, and speed, right? I can't teach those things. Those are just part of our game. Being in the ACC, you see how fast this game is. So we go after recruits that really have those three parameters. Then it's really important for us to get to know you as a person. Like, not every player can fit into our culture. Not every player can fit into our locker room. And, I take that pretty seriously. I tell all recruits, we recruit really good field hockey players, but that are also great people. If you're not a good person, you're not going to fit into our institution, but more importantly, you're not going to fit into my locker room. So we like to have fun. We play music at practice.
We do.
We
Jeopardy,
have a lot of
music.
lot of laughs, a lot of fun times, but we're also the most competitive coaching staff, and we want to win. So
it's kind of in your DNA.
it is, but we don't talk about working hard. That's just what we do. We don't talk about grit. That's just who we are, and it's worked for us so far, and hopefully it leads to success down the road.
Boston College Eagles hoping to get back on this field in late November.
Watch the guns; they'll get you every time. So make sure you don't get wet.
More on Turf Talk after these messages. Stay with us. Welcome back to Turf Talk, presented by Longstreth, Leah Secondo, and the legendary coach from Maryland, Missy Moharg. And Missy, 38 years at Maryland, one of just 2 coaches in the program history, along with the legend as well, and Sue Tyler. What keeps you going with these young ladies every year?
Well, I think every year there's new people, new staff. I get to work with great athletes. I get to work with amazing coaches from all over the world, athletes from all over the world. I live in one of the most powerful cities in the world, so it all mixes. The whole culture of the program, the resources at the University of Maryland continues to give the field hockey program an opportunity for all of these women. I think originally shifting from the AC to the Big Ten was a little bit different.
Yes, it was. We were there that day together, actually.
We were. That's right. At a Final Four in Old Dominion.
Yeah, it was. Good memory.
But we love it. We love being part of a big football conference, and now with all the amazing changes that are going on, certainly it's exciting. And you buy in and you love it and you see it as a professional sport, and you're really, really working for these women to see it like that and really take on a laser focus to a whole nother level. So it's exciting and I love it.
8 national championships. You know how hard it is not only to win one, but now to try to get a 9th. With the way that the competition has changed and improved throughout the country. Just some of your thoughts. 6 starters back, 11 newcomers, a lot of newbies, and how this preseason number 5 team looks.
We're exciting. I'm still getting to know them. Our staff they're relentless in the way that they train. So that's the first step. They came in fit, which is always awesome. We have a lot of different cultures of players that have come into the program, and those 6 returning starters that you're talking about are really playing well, and they've grown over the year. We had a tremendous January, February, March, so they've really developed quite well. What I'm most excited about is the depth. We can play 16 players and feel really comfortable with that, and it's been a while. I always look at last year's team that was just so talented, but really put in a position to ask those top players to play over minutes that probably was good for them or us at the end of the season. But we're not in that position. We've got incredible talent, both from goalkeeping and Riley Osborne up to center forward in Felice Koen from the Netherlands, and I could go on, but very, very clearly these freshmen are really impactful. Jordan Holloman coming in, she's always played kind of midfield and back for U.S.
Yes.
And I've watched this kid swing on everything, and I said put her in the circle and let her swing on everything. So super excited about her, and her tracking lines and closing distances are spot on. She's such a great athlete. So I could speak about all of the women,
and that's great. Now the Holloman sisters are one of 3 sister groups that you have, and is it again part of that family cohesiveness? I mean, you have to have obviously the right skills and educational piece to be able to part of the Maryland program. But again, what is that piece?
It's funny that you say that we have 3. We've been on a lot of interviews, and there's been articles written. I didn't even realize it, to be honest. I just was going after what I thought was the fastest, the best kids players in the state of Maryland, and certainly Jordan Holloman has been around in the U.S. program since under 5. So just watching that whole family with Macy Bradford grow up across the bridge, and such a Shorebirds is just such a dynamic program. They put so many players out in the NCAA, and just super honored to be a part of that legacy out across the bridge. But the Everett girls are fast. I mean, both of them grew up playing lacrosse as well. Faith Everett has moved from forward line that she's played her whole life into our backfield, and she's going to be great. She's still a work in progress. She knows that, but she's rapid fast. Our 3 fastest player, Leah Horowitz, and the 2 Everett girls, Maya Everett, who's in her junior year, flank midfielder, fantastic, and Faith now coming on the backfield. It's exciting. The speed's exciting.
Last question. The ACC Big Ten Challenge, always fun. You guys have great respect. You're all friends off the field, the coaches, staffs, but on the field, it's important to win one for your conference. And I noticed when Tracy left, Tracy, true sports person that she is, went over and, good luck, ladies, good luck, Terps.
Yeah,
it's all about protecting the conference, right?
Well, it's about protecting your strength schedule. When we moved into the conference 10 years ago, I looked at maybe 6 games that were happening between the Big Ten and the ACC programs.
Right.
And I, with the coaches in the Big Ten, I put a plan together so that after 4 years, we were playing maybe 23 in some juncture outside of our league play, and then we needed to win X number in that. So I think we've done our job. I think right now it's 6-2, if I'm not mistaken. So we're doing well, and I could be a little off on that, but I think we've had some really, really positive wins already. So this weekend, and Ohio State just started their own Big Ten ACC, and so it's great, and it's kind of like basketball, and I think we should get sponsors for these tournaments. I'm looking up there,
hey, there you go,
Bojangles and Coca-Cola. So if we can get some sponsors for these kind of pre-league tournaments, would be great.
True ambassador to the game, Missy Mahar.
Legendary
coach. Always good to have you and see you.
Day.
Hopefully, we'll see you back on this turf come late November.
We'd love that.
All right, more turf talk after these messages. Stay with us. New this season on Turf Talk, Kara Sack shares weekly thoughts on all things field hockey. Catch Kara starting next week on Turf Talk. That wraps up this edition of our show. Thanks so much for joining us on Turf Talk, presented by Longstreth.
Check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out.